Alright guys, Christmas time, driving in snow with Tesla Model 3, long range, dual motor. Look how nice it's here guys, it's wonderful. Wonderful evening to drive a car in snow. Anyway, let's drive it guys. It's quite cold outside, I think around -2 degrees. It's a snowy road. It's a wonderful road. Actually, I love to drive on this kind of roads, but it's also dangerous in the same time. I'm equipped with winter tires, but still, if here it says 60 km per hour, I will totally drive half of this, because actually when you go downhill like it is here, it's really dangerous. So the car can slip very easy, and it's better to be on the safe side. So yeah, for me, safety come first, and be always careful guys. Never touch the brakes. Never.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Route Principale.
I have also never pull the brake completely. Always take off the foot. If you have an electric car, just take off the foot, let the regenerative brake do the job, and never brake, at least not in this kind of curves as we see right here, big curves. It's really recommended that you take the foot, let the car regenerate. If you don't have regenerative brake and you have a manual
right onto Route Principale,
and you have a manual car, just make the engine brake. If you know how to do that, just the engine brake, if you don't know, is just when you go down, speed down, and then just leave the engine to do the job, to make the brake for you. Also, if you have an automatic car, there it's a little bit more dangerous. You have to really anticipate, and if you have an automatic that allow you to change the gears manually from here, or you have pedals, just go on manual, it's better, and then go down, change the gear always down a little bit faster, so in order to brake with the engine and not with the real brakes, because when you push the brakes, the wheels will stop and then you will roll on the street, and it's really dangerous. It's like an ice skating, and when you go downhill like this, it's the most dangerous situation. When the car is go downhill and you have ice on the street and you press the brake, you take the curve, you cannot control the car anymore. Anyway, I really recommend you to have, in the winter time, winter tires, summertime, summer tires. No matter how expensive they are guys, safety come first. Anyway, let's enjoy the ride. It's almost December, and we have lights on the street here in Switzerland. It's a wonderful small city here on the mountain, I should say, on a small mountain, and it's wonderful. I like those stars here on the side. Also, it's hot inside here. It's quite warm and nice. I heat up the cabin. You can see -1 degrees outside, and also the battery, it's frozen, and I have 42% battery left. I will go to a supercharger right now. I just set up the supercharger, will precondition the battery, and that's great because you can charge it a little bit faster when you arrive there. Other than that, it's wonderful. I love to drive. It's too bad that it's night time. I was expect to be a little bit day, so I hope you can see something from the camera. But it's wonderful. These kind of roads with snow and the trees are just so lovely to drive in. Now here we don't have so much ice. I think it's only water on the road, but still, I wanna be on the safe side. Even though I will go home 10 minutes later, it's better than never, right? So yeah, always pay attention to the road. And yeah, here is much better. I didn't start the camera earlier, but when I was up on the mountain was a lot of snow, much more than here. It was so much snow on the road, and it was so dangerous because it was, the downhill was so steep. And yes, anyway, it's lovely. It's a lovely road. Now you can also see the lights of Tesla Model 3. They are wonderful. Oh, check this out. Always leave the regenerative brake to do the job for you. Never press the brake here in this kind of condition. Maybe now I can do that because it's water on the street, but in normal condition, always pay attention. Someone's calling me, but I will answer a little bit later. Anyway.
In 300 meters, turn left to take the 6th ramp.
Nice. Now I have a little bit more regenerative brake. Earlier when I started the trip, it was -1 degrees. The car was staying there around 8 to 9 hours, and I didn't have so much regenerative brake, and it was a problem when I take the foot off the acceleration.
To take the 6th ramp.
The car was rolling on the ice a little bit, and that was not so nice, to be honest. It was not so good. I think I have to go right here. Yes, and I have to go on the highway somehow. Yes, it's for the first time when I'm here in this area. So but it's wonderful.
Turn left to stay on A16, E27.
The snow, it's just wonderful. Beautiful.
Now turn left to stay on A16.
Take the roundabout. Here it's no more snow on the highway. They always take care that the snow it's no more here.
Now keep left to take A16.
Yes, and we have to go on this highway road.
In 2 kilometers, enter the roundabout and take the 2nd exit.
It's nice. It's nice and warm. Heating, the seat heating it's working really good on the Model 3. Also the heating in the cabin, it's very good. So I can't complain, guys. For those of you that says in an electric car you will freezing in the winter time because of the battery, I don't know if that's the case. Maybe sometimes when you need the range you have to stop them, but when you have enough battery, it's wonderful. Still silence, still really nice here in the cabin. Here we have to take the, I think the 2nd exit or something like that. 60. Now is no more snow here. The roads are really good.
Now enter the roundabout and take the 2nd exit.
2nd exit. I was right. Okay, nice.
In 200 meters, take the A5 ramp on the left towards luggage, Basel.
And if I still have snow on the car,
take the A5 ramp on the left.
if I still have some snow on the car, when I will accelerate right now, will be amazing, because the snow will be gone of the car. Here it's 100, higher speed, all the snow on the car will go away. And then here we have no speed limit. I have to go on the side because, alright. Anyway, on those kind of roads, guys, when you see a lot of water and not so good visibility, it's really recommended to drive with less speed than it's the speed limit actually. Anyway, so guys, here we are in the tunnel. Autopilot, it's working really good right now. Actually, after I drive 50 minutes with the heat on, the ice around the car, it's already melted, and also the ice around the cameras, it's melted, and the autopilot, it's working really good right now in this moment. And yeah, it's quite nice. It's still not snowing. The visibility, it's okay, but it's still cold outside. 2 degrees right here, no more on the mountains. I hope you can still see something on the camera in the nighttime, but this is the view in a Tesla in the nighttime, not so much in a Tesla Model 3. Not so much, not so many LED lights, not so many fancy ambient light in the car, so it's just this big screen that it's black right now, in a black design, but overall it's nice. You have everything you need right here, the GPS. The sound insulation, I wish it was better in my old Model 3. In the new Model 3 it's a little bit better because they have these windows double glass here in the front, but in the old version, yeah, it's quite noisy sometimes here. Autopilot work really good. It's, as you probably know, I think it's the best in the world, best autopilot in a Tesla cars. We have two more kilometers and we go out of the highway, and then we have, I think, around 6 minutes until Supercharger, and I will leave the camera on until we arrive at the Supercharger so you can see how it looks there when we arrive, and then we will go forward. And I will also film when we leave the Supercharger. I have around 40% battery, but I wanna charge it until 80 or 90% because next days I don't have time to charge it, and I will need the car every day. So yeah, probably I will need around 30 minutes to charge it from 36% until 90% or something like that. I will actually show you when I will arrive there. Here it starts to snow even more right now in this area. 700 meters and we go out. Night time in a Tesla, snowy day. In Tesla Model 3. Anyway, here I have to go out. Also, the car have also some little lights here on the steering wheel that you can activate it from the system here. I will show you a little bit later when we leave the the supercharger. It's not a big deal. I mean, there are so small lights right there. I don't know, where was that? Lights and ambient light here. You can press this, turn on the ambient light inside the car. It's not a big deal. Steering wheel light right now, I think you can see it just a little bit there. All right, you see it, guys, right here, 2 arrows, 2 in the left, 2 in the right. Also we have some ambient light on the buttons here, on the legs, and also in the door bands. And it's look relatively fine, but I don't know, for me it's much better when I don't have any light inside the cabin, when it's dark. Also sometimes when you drive for many kilometers, it's much better when this area it's also dark and you see only outside. It's much more relaxing at long trips. 2.4 kilometers. Oh, we have the power. Yeah, normally here I think it's a road where you drive with 120 kilometers, but you can see right now everybody's driving slower, around 100, even 80. You can see on this lane we have to go right side, and I have to stay on this lane, and you can see people drive 80. It's much better to drive safe, you know. You arrive a little bit later, but you arrive safe. So I really recommend you guys to drive safe and always anticipate the traffic. Always leave some space in front of your car. Don't stay close to the car in front, because when it brakes, you don't have time sometimes to brake, and that's most of the accidents here in Switzerland are made just like that, because the people don't leave the space between the car in front. And on the highway, this is the first main reason why there are so many accidents on the street, on the highway, is because no space between the cars, it's left. So yeah, anyway, we go down, we go right here. Regenerative brake. We are almost there, out of the highway. Oh, here you can see a little bit better. Right. Give priority. Stop and look left and look right and see if other cars come. Stop for a second. Nobody come from the right side, nobody come from the left side, and then you can go. And then you can accelerate, and yeah, that's it. Nice and clean. Here is no more snow. It's a little bit cleaner, a little bit more light. We go in a city right now, and I don't have any more snow on my car. Whoa, it's so snowy up there.
In 200 meters, turn left.
And it's very hot, guys. It's incredible hot in the cabin. I have my seats turned on the first level 1, and then I have also the climatic system turned on level 5. I think I put it on 1 because it's more than enough. It's really warm inside right now, and outside it's 1 degrees. I have priority in roundabout, go right, and then look at this. Behind this restaurant is the charging superchargers from Tesla. And look at this, guys. Here's like a parking place. You don't even notice that here it's coming another car from there. I have to go back. Shitty shit. I can go back because some other Cars are behind. It's already good. Yes, you see, in order to go there to charge your Tesla, you have to go on the small street, and it's a street that it's really small, and you have to pay attention. And if you come for the first time with your Tesla here at the Supercharger, you probably search for it a little bit until you find it. It's not so easy to find, and you can go inside. You can go here inside on this street.
Now your destination is
And
on
then
the
look
right.
at this behind here, a lot of charging, a lot of Tesla cars. And I think I will go to the first one because I hope it will work the best, will work the fastest. I hope so. I'm not sure about that, but I hope. Anyway, you can see the cameras in the nighttime, not the best resolution, not the best quality, but it's quite fine. Boom. Okay guys, let me go back there to put the charging, and this time you can actually see what happened there. Take it out, put it in, and go. And right now the charging is starting. It's at maximum from the last time, and you can hear it. It's starting. Oh yeah, look at the speed. Look at that speed, guys. 71 kilowatt hour. Oh yeah. Let's go to 93%. 100 kilowatt hour. Oh, 700 kilometer per hour. 140. Oh, why only 140? I have to stay here 35 minutes if I want to charge it until 90%. I was right. But I will stay around 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. I think I have to stay 40 minutes because when the car is charging over 60%, the speed will go much down. And yeah, anyway, yeah, let's wait, and then I will turn it on when I leave from here. It's almost done, 96%, and you can see the charging is really slow right now when it go close to 100. We have enough kilometers, 439, you can see here at 96%. Stop the charging, we take out the cable, and then we will continuing the ride. So simple, press this button, put it back, simple like that, and let's drive, guys. Let's go out of here. Wow, it's really warm and nice inside the cabin here, and outside 1 degree. It's quite cold outside, but not very cold. I know in Canada there are minus 40 degrees sometimes, and I can't complain about 1 degree outside. It's just nothing to complain. Anyway, I go.
Now turn right onto Jurlafingestress.
What are you doing, my friend? Okay. I have enough battery for a few days now. 96%. I know I will arrive home with around 90%, I think, and will be perfect for the next days. Tomorrow morning I have to make a trip, and I will have enough battery. Yeah, guys.
In 200 meters, turn right to take the ramp toward them.
I just want you to enjoy this ride, to see how it's to drive a Tesla Model 3 in the
Now turn right
nighttime.
to take the ramp toward them.
I just left open the ambient lights, so you can see it on the steering wheel. You can make an idea the way it looks. I think this is the only thing that's missing, the ambient light inside the cabin. The other thing in the car are wonderful. including the autopilot, acceleration performance, less the noise from outside, and material quality on some materials here and there. But other than that, I can't complain about this car. You can see right now we have winter tires. At 100 kilometer, you can hear a lot of noise from outside, from air, from tires. It's quite noisy inside here. If you can start the music, then it will be a little bit better. But still, yeah, it's noisier, and also the tires are a little bit noisier because all the winter tires are always a little bit noisier. But you can see I turn on the autopilot, and you can really trust the car, guys. I mean, nothing to say about the car. I feel like it stay really good between the lanes, actually perfect. I feel I can trust her, but still you have to have your hands around the steering wheel. It's overall it's just perfect. And also turn on this for the air a little bit, and then it will defrost the windscreen in no time. Just shut up for a while so you can make an idea. And the autopilot is still working. It's very nice, it's very relaxing. Turn on the autopilot on the highway at speeds like this, with some kind of traffic like this. Also, I set it on 7 cars distance. I always set a bigger distance between the car in front, because in this way you give more time to the autopilot to brake in case the car in front will brake. And anyway, it's really recommended in cold weather and in rainy weather and stuff like that to keep the distance. Even in the sunny day, it's better to keep the distance from the car in front. Anyway, I will stop it and I will turn on the video a little bit later when we go outside on the highway, because here it's kind of boring. So see you a little bit later. Alright guys, here we have to go outside from the highway, and I still have 11-minute trip, 10 kilometers.
Now take exit 39 on the right.
It's not so long. I should be there really fast in no time. As you can see, I still have 92% battery.
In 300 meters, keep right toward Ben. Now keep right toward Ben.
Right, nice and slow. You can set the autopilot even on those kind of streets. Turn it on and you can see it works quite fine. I will make next days, guys. Stay tuned on the channel, because next days I plan to make a video about the autopilot, Tesla autopilot, standard autopilot, and I want to show you there how good it is. I will test it on those kind of roads. I will test it on all kind of roads, and I will show you highway, small streets, all kind of roads, and I will show you there how good it is. And you you can compare it with the enhanced autopilot, and I will tell you what the enhanced autopilot will do and can do, and I will show you what standard autopilot can do, and you can choose for yourself. You can see for yourself if it's really deserve to buy the extra autopilot or just go with the standard one. For me personally, I tell you short, standard autopilot, it's more than enough. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. Yeah, it's wide enough. We have place both cars here. Here we can also accelerate a little bit. No more speed limit. Oh yeah. You can see the lights are pretty good in the nighttime. I can't complain about the lights. Of course, Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Volkswagen, and so many cars have better light than Tesla Model 3. At least it has also cornering light and all kind of crazy fancy light. And yeah, Tesla has, of course, the auto high beam that I can activate it. Right now it's active, and it will work automatic. You can see right now it's work automatic, and then when a car in front will come, it will lower. But yeah, it's not as good as Volkswagen Group cars or Mercedes, BMW, even Volvo. I think it has better lights, and not only Volvo, but a lot of cars, really. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm happy with it. I still have a good visibility in the nighttime, and it's quite fine. It's quite fine, guys. Also, you can see right now in the nighttime here the way it looks, those kind of roads. See the lights, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. It's relatively fine. I'm driving here. Kilometers, and we have a stop right here. Whoa, did you hear that? I think the battery, sometimes the battery, the cover of the battery, that metal, it's sometimes extend and sometimes contract, and you hear a noise, you know. For the first time I was a little bit scared. I was like, whoa, what was that? And you can hear that cane, I can say it's like a cane. The battery there, and it's expanding because of the temperature and also contracting. It's really interesting the way they design it. Nice. Also, guys, anyway, I hope you enjoy this trip. I hope you make an idea about how is to drive a Model 3 in the nighttime and on the snow. If you still have questions, ask me down below in the comment, wherever you want to ask. Also, please like it, share it, subscribe if you want to see more of those kind of videos, and also the newest cars on the market that will come on my channel. Thank you again to all of you that watching my video. I really appreciate, guys, really appreciate that you are always here and watching my videos. And thank you all for being here, guys. I'm still happy with the car, by the way. For those some of my old subscribers, I tell you, I'm still happy with the car. I will still keep the car for at least 2 years, and then we will see what happened. But I'm happy with the car. I'm really happy. I also installed some protection behind the wheels, and I'm really happy with it. it's protecting that area where the rust occurs sometimes when you didn't protect it. I also speak about that, I talk about that before in other videos, so you can check them out. But yeah, it's lovely car.
Now turn left onto Burnstrace.
It's hot again here. Alright, nice. I have, I think, around 5 minutes until home. So guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you still want to see something about Tesla Model 3, you have question, ask me whatever you want. I will answer to you. I think I don't have the battery on my camera. It's also start blinking, so if the video will stop now, I just ended up before, so I will leave it roll until the camera will die, and then yeah, enjoy the rest of the time with the car, guys. I love those lights. I love this Christmas feeling. When the Christmas time is coming, I like those lights very much. I'm a big fan, and also I like that music, Christmas music. It's so nice. Make you happy. This is Switzerland. 60 50 60 50 80 60 50 80 30 50 30 60 30 50. Yeah, it's normal. It's a safe. I think Switzerland is one of the safest car in terms of accidents. Not so many accidents happen in Switzerland. Are really a few accidents that happened here because of the rules, because of the speed limit, because of the streets are good. I really appreciate that. I think they do a great job with all the traffic, and yeah, I like it. Really like it. Consumption. Oh, what consumption I have? 196, a little bit higher, 20 kilometer. Yeah, this is normal in the winter time with the heating on, the seat heating on, and yeah, it's normal. It's a great consumption. By the way, Tesla Model 3 have the best consumption when it comes to electric cars, so that's something to keep in mind, guys. Don't forget that. If you want an electric car with great consumption, Tesla Model 3 is the way to go. And if you have the budget, but now I see that the Model 3, they get cheaper and cheaper also in Europe, so let's hope we'll get around 35,000 in the future. We can all have one. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Splendid. 1 minute until home. Let's see if the camera can still handle that minute. Oh, yes, sir. The brakes are still good. And sometimes it's good to brake, because all the time I use the regenerative brake and anticipate, and sometimes it's good to brake because it will clean up the brake discs, at least from time to time. They will get rusty. Oh man, look at this, the train is coming. but I have to go left, so I don't need to wait. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm here, guys. Lovely. Anyway, close this navigation. I don't need it anymore. And the battery still alive. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Nice and slow. Boom. And here is no snow, nothing. And also 1 degree outside. So guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it useful. Yeah, what can I say? I see you soon in the next one. Stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. See you soon, guys. Bye.